DC Direct, Joker. Look, when I was growing up, okay, Joker had a very specific look. I very much liked the Nightfall Batman look. That era is probably some of my all-time favorite designs, and this Joker in particular, if I close my eyes and I think of a Joker, it is almost always this. Like, without fail, it is almost always this. Even though, if I am to be completely honest here, this is goofy. This is goofy. Like, I don't know, aside from the fact that he will hurt you, I don't know that this is ever scary if it walks down the street at you. I'm sure there are people that can make it scary. I'm sure of that. There's no doubt in my mind there's an actor somewhere who could take this image and run with it and you would be afraid. But like, it would be difficult. He would have to show me that he is scary for me to know that he is scary. I've always felt that way. I've always felt like the Joker, especially in his classic design, this classic design specifically, has been kind of goofy looking. But it never bothered me for some reason. Because, of course, from the people that have lived through him, we know that he is scary. We know he's a real problem if you're talking about Gotham City, and it also brings up a major moral debate as to, should Batman have killed this guy? Because, like, that's a lot of bodies on Batman. Now, I'm not saying the Batman should be the Punisher. And I understand the no-kill rule because it is a staple of Batman. And I understand the no-guns rule because it is a staple of Batman. And I understand both of those ideas. But you gotta wonder sometimes if there are maybe some people that maybe needed to go. And I get that we see a storyline where he crosses a line with Superman in Justice, and Superman does just flat out murder him. And then you go, oh, well, you know, that led to this, you know, slippery slope and blah, blah, blah. I mean, really, it does come down to the idea of, like, the Kingdom Come storylines with Magog. There came a time when people started saying, why don't we get rid of these people? And so the heroes did, and then it kind of led us into the events of Kingdom Come, and then of course Superman and a bunch of heroes come back and yada yada, and that Kingdom Come Superman, I ordered it. We will definitely be talking about it when it gets here. Very excited for that. But let's open this guy. Okay. So, Joker. Joker does come with this cane right here, and it does have this little Joker head on it, which is actually really, really cool. That's really cool. It's so goofy and so ridiculous and kind of amazing. I almost wish this was an actual type of cloth. It's not, but it is really cool. We also have this hand. I'm not sure what this hand is for. Realistically, it's almost like the Spider-Man hand, but it's not. I'm honestly having trouble. Maybe it's for the cane. I don't know why it would be. Maybe it's kind of like a holding. It's weird. That's a bit of a weird hand, but it is. Then we have a hand that I thought at first was a trigger finger hand, but that's also not a trigger finger hand. That's like a gripping hand. So that one seems to be what you would use the cane for. So that's the cane, I'm guessing. This, I have no clue what this hand is for. This hand is for fishes. This hand is for smiling fishes. Yes! Dude, I love the fact that he comes with the Joker fish. This is so ridiculously awesome. And on top of all of those things, he has an expression hand, which is just this right here. It does exactly what you want it to do. It's just this. It's doing this. And he has the playing cards. Minor complaint. Minor. There's nothing here. There's nothing that they didn't do anything with it. Does that really bother me? So here's the thing, and we will be talking about this in a video that will be coming down the road. Yes, I am one of those people that bought the Maximum Spider-Man. And we will be talking about what happens when you move your price point into premium territories and how it changes the way that we talk about the material when that happens. Because for this guy and what he costs, I'm willing to let a lot go if the rest of it works for me. And from what I could tell, we got nice separation of colors here. Kind of wish the buttons were painted, but kind of wish these cards were painted, but I'm willing to forgive it. The suit is nice. That purple works. The shoes are really working for me down here. It actually surprises me how all his characters, the McFarlane line, has had these toe articulations, because even still, we're having a lot of figures that are coming out even above this price point that simply will not do the toe articulation. He has a fantastic face. Like, it feels right, man. Like, look at that. That is good. That's great. The likeness, the flower, the separation, even this, like the twist tie right here, fantastic. Do you look up? No, not really. Do you look down? No, your chin is actually in the way. You will look all the way around like an Exorcist movie, though, and so I guess I'll let that go. Otherwise, everything else about him, it's a McFarlane figure. We know the way they move. And actually, look, I'm going to give it up to McFarlane for a small thing here. This is a dude in a suit. You could argue, big deal. But think about how many lines do guys in suit. And it doesn't work. Like, it's either the figure is very, like, lazy feeling, or, like, the articulation feels off, or like any number of different things just don't seem right about just a dude in a suit. I am having minor trouble here. I'm going to see if I can't correct it by getting under it real quick. There. My part of the suit had kind of flapped down and went underneath the leg bend, and so I just kind of popped it out, and it's fixed now. It's not giving me any problems. And of course, with the double knees, all the same articulation, this guy will do my poses. He will hold them cards. He will fight with Batman. He will give Batman a hard time. Yeah, these figures have pins. I don't care. Like, to me, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted it to be. For the price that I paid, at the scale that he's at, with the amount of detail he got, there are things I could complain about. Do I wish these cards were painted? Yes. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Do I want to know what this hand is for? Yes. Absolutely. I would love to know. See? I don't know what that's... What is that? What is that for? What does that hand do? That's a weird hand. Like, it's not a gun hand. He's got his pinky out. It's this. This is the hand. I don't know what this hand is for. But, all in all, this guy's a great add to the shelf. Finally, because, let me tell you, man, I've been fighting with myself about like adding villains to the shelf and like how far in to go. And I knew that I wanted a Joker. Well, I got one. And I got one that I really can't complain about. Especially since this guy's probably the best that he has released. Well, you know, I would say that. I would. Anyways. Whatever. You know what? It's fantastic.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.